Today is the second day of the Bhagavatam. You're going to hear between Narada and Vyasadeva. The nectar of Srimad-Bhagavatam, Katham Mritam, is directly the form of Bhagavan. God Himself, to benefit the jivas of this world, to give auspiciousness to the living entities. Directly Bhagavan appears in the form of God, appears as sound incarnation. Srimad-Bhagavatam is directly the form of Bhagavan. Shukadeva Gosvami told many pastimes to Parikshit Maharaj.
पहले दो शब्दों के द्वारा मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ.
So first of two words I want to say
श्रीमद्
that the Srimad-Bhagavatam,
की जो अक्षर जो है चार अक्षर के द्वारा
Bhagavatam is 4 syllables. Bhagavatam.
प्रकटित है. भा शब्द के अर्थ होता है
Bha means
प्रकाश.
light.
जिसकी कथा श्रवण कीर्तन आदि करने
By
से
hearing this and glorifying this
जीव के हृदय
Bhagavad-katha,
में समस्त
all
प्रकार
kinds of
भाव आदि
bhavas will manifest in the heart of the jiva.
jiva.
That's why Bha means
क्या होता है?
prakash. Bha means prakash, light.
हमारे हृदय में आलू आ जाता है अंधकार.
So this light will come in our hearts.
रूपी गुहा में
We have caves, darkness.
आलू आकर के प्रकाश
It's like the light comes and gives light.
जो उदित होने के साथ ही साथ जैसे अंधकार दूर
When the sun rises, all the darkness disappears, and everywhere
उजाला हो
is
जाता
full of light.
है. उसी प्रकार
The same way,
भागवत कथा श्रवण करने के साथ ही साथ
hearing Srimad-Bhagavatam immediately,
हृदय में जितने प्रकार की
all kinds of kalmash, means simple activities in the heart of the jivas,
नष्ट हो जाता
are destroyed.
है. क्योंकि सूर्य के किरण आने के साथ ही साथ
Because when the rays of the sun comes,
जिस
immediately
प्रकार अंधकार नाश हो जाता
the
है,
darkness is
उसी
destroyed.
प्रकार
In the same way,
भागवत कथा श्रवण करने के
by
साथ ही
when we
साथ
hear Bhagavad-katha immediately,
जीवों की समस्त प्रकार के
all
अंधकार
kinds of
यानी
darkness,
कलमश पाप आदि
sins
अपने आप
are automatically
ध्वंस हो जाता
destroyed from the heart of the jiva.
है. इसलिए भागवत भा शब्द के का अर्थ होता है
Bha means
प्रकाश.
light.
गौ शब्द के अर्थ का
Ga
है
means
गरिष्ठ,
Garishta
श्रेष्ठ.
means best. Shrestha, best.
जितने प्रकार की ग्रंथ
From all kinds of
व्यासदेव जी ने
books
प्रकाश
that
किया,
Vyasadeva manifested,
सर्वश्रेष्ठ ग्रंथ
the best book is the Srimad-Bhagavatam.
गरिष्ठ का है, श्रेष्ठ.
Garishta means best book. Garishta,
वा शब्द के
G,
अर्थ होता है
G-A.
वास.
and Va means vas,
स्वयं भगवान
to live.
जीव के हृदय
Bhagavan
में
himself,
साक्षात
he
रूप
directly
में निवास करते हैं.
God stays in the heart of all the living entities, vas.
इसलिए वा शब्द के अर्थ
So
के
the word
द्वारा
Ga, Bhaga,
ये वास करते
sorry, the Va, Bhagava, Va means vas, means to stay. And Ta, last syllable, Ta means
हैं.
Tran,
जीवन की
means
माया से जो है
Bhagavatam
प्राण
will
की रक्षा करते हैं.
protect the jiva from Maya.
जैसे गीता
Tran
में
means
भगवान
protect.
कहते हैं
So in the Gita, Bhagavan says,
जय झेसा गुणवै मम माया दुरत्य मादेव ज प्रबद्धन्ते माया में तं तरन्ति ते. जय झेसा गुणमयी. भगवान कहते हैं अर्जुन
in Gita, Bhagavan says,
मेरी
hey Arjun,
दैवी माया जो
my
है
Devi Maya, my divine potency
बहुत
is
शक्तिशाली.
very powerful. My material
माया
energy is
के
very
जितना
powerful.
इतने संभाव
It's not easy to conquer Maya, not at all.
बड़े बड़े मुनि लोग
Even
मुनि
great
ऋषि लोग
demigods,
जो इंद्रिय अधिकारी
great munis,
कंट्रोल करके
great saints that control their senses and perform hard austerities.
आग जला करके गर्मी के
Some can, for
समय
example, stay
चारी तरफ
around the
आग
fire
जला करके
in the middle of the
बीच में
summertime,
बैठ जाते. शरीर को कष्ट देते, ताप
just
देते,
giving this heat to the body and suffering,
तपस्या आदि करते.
performing austerities.
तप ताप
Tapasa means stop giving austerities, penances to the body. Some are like raising one hand and being in only one leg, standing in one leg. Some, they only survive drinking water. Some only fruits. Once a day eating fruits. Falahari. Some is jalahari, payopahari, only drinking milk, only drinking water, only drinking fruits. This kind of austerities. This kind of hard austerities. But Bhagavan says, by this kind of austerities, one cannot conquer my Maya. But if someone comes to my shelter, Bhagavan says, once to my shelter, the person will be delivered from all sinful activities and will conquer Maya and will come to me. That person will be able to conquer Maya and come to my abode. Even great saints are performing hard austerities. Still, even with this sound of the bangles of Maya Devi, these great saints, they stop their meditation. For example, Vishwamitra. Shastra explains the story of Vishwamitra. He was performing hard austerities in the meditation, Dhyan Mudra, meditating with Mudra and all, and he. But just the sound of the anklets, of the ankles of the damsels, or the bangle sounds of the heavenly damsel, all his tapasya was destroyed, his austerity. And then he became immersed in Maya. Once, Narada Rishi also in his mind, he was thinking, he was having this arrogance, this ego, thinking, I have conquered Maya, I have conquered the lust. He was really proud. One of the names of God is Darpahari Madhusudana. Which name? Darpahari Madhusudana means God will clean any pride that anyone has. God will come and clean that pride. God destroys the pride. Bhagavan saw that Narada in his mind, he was feeling this pride. Because once Narada Rishi was performing hard austerities, his eyes were shut and he was meditating. He had his eyes shut and performing hard austerities. And then, seeing his austerities, Indra was afraid. Indra was the king of Swarga. Indra thought, maybe he can, by the power of his austerities, can steal my position from me. So that's why Indra Maharaj, he sent his first general, commander-in-chief of the lust. Indra sent who? Kamdev, the Cupid, to Narada, to destroy the austerities of Narada. And then Kamadev came, Cupid came to Indra and said, Indra, don't worry. In the blink of an eye, like in a snap of a finger, I'll destroy the austerities of Narada. And then Cupid came in the form of a beautiful woman. Where Narada Rishi was performing austerities. So he came and did pranam and stood up there. And exactly at that moment, Narada Rishi, he woke up from his meditation. Kamadev told, hey Narada, you have won. I lost. I conquered. I was conquered by you. Narada Rishi became really happy. Narada Rishi started thinking, I have conquered the lust. Brahma, etc. and other great demigods cannot conquer the lust. Later on, in this context of hari-katha, it will be described. So Narada Rishi went to Brahma and said, "Oh my father, I have conquered the lust." Brahmaji closed his ears with his fingers like this and said, "Oh Ram, Ram, I am your father and even I couldn't defeat the lust. How can you?" Narada Rishi thought, if my father haven't conquered the lust, does it mean that the son cannot do it? Of course not. So Narada left Brahma and went further to Kailash. Where? He went to Kailash, where Shivaji was present. Narada came to Shiva and said, "Hey Shivji, I have conquered the lust." Shiva also closed his ears with his fingers and said, "It's not possible." After the churning of the ocean of milk, when the nectar manifested from the ocean, at that moment to drink that nectar, the demigods and demons, they started fighting. And then at that moment, Bhagavan Vishnu manifested in the form of Mohini. And Bhagavan Vishnu, he made the demigods drink the nectar and cheated the demons. And Shivaji told the story to Narada. And Shiva told, I was not present when Mohini Murti appeared. But after that, I told Bhagavan Vishnu, I said, Prabhu, I want to see your Mohini form. Bhagavan told, hey Shivji, whatever has happened has happened. Don't you try to see my Mohini form. Don't you dare. But Shivaji said, no, Prabhu, I want to see your Mohini form. Please show to me. What is your Mohini Roop, Mohini form? Because Shiva insisted again and again, and then finally Bhagavan again manifested a beautiful Mohini form in front of Shiva, female form, very beautiful form with big eyes, long eyes, and so beautiful, curly hair, going under the waist length. So beautiful form. Long. Seeing Mohini, Shiva left all his hard austerities, hard renunciation, and before Shiva was just sitting with his wife, with Parvati. But seeing Mohini, he became so crazy for her. He started running behind Mohini to grab her. And then Vishnu ran all over the 14 planetary systems. And then later on they came back, and then Shiva came to his senses and became ashamed. Shiva said, hey Narada Rishi, listen, your father, Brahman, he also couldn't conquer the lust. Me neither. So how do you think you have done it? It's not possible. Narada Rishi, his mind thought, no. But Cupid himself came to me, and he himself told me also that I had lost. Sorry, that he had lost and I had conquered him. Shivaji said, okay, so go to Vishnu and tell him this. Tell about your victory to Vishnu. Narada Rishi came to Bhagavan Shri Vishnu. Vishnu smiled
Brahmaji, Shivji,
Brahmaji, Shivji couldn't conquer the lust. And now Narada is saying that he has conquered the lust. Oh yeah? So he's proud, he's arrogant. Lord Vishnu thought I need to destroy his arrogance, his pride. And then Vishnu said, oh Narada, cool, nice, you have conquered the lust. Okay, so tomorrow morning, come with me. Bhagavan Vishnu and Narada Rishi, both of them, next day early in the morning, they went for a morning walk together. Narada Rishi was so happy. Narada Rishi, Bhagavan Vishnu, both of them were walking. After some time, Bhagavan Vishnu said, Narada, I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Give me some water. Translate to Spanish. So, but Bhagavan created such a beautiful Maya that Narada Rishi, walking, he saw suddenly in one place a beautiful garden. Such a beautiful garden with many kinds of flowers, blossom flowers, like Juni, Chameli, lotus, many kinds of flowers, and like fragrant flowers, so beautiful and fragrant. And then Narada Rishi saw that inside that garden there was a beautiful lake. Such a beautiful pond, like a lake, like how to explain it, so beautiful. The water was completely transparent, like crystal-like. If you drop one coin in it, you can see the coin going to the bottom. And very beautiful white swans. Which kind of swan? Rajahamsa, royal swan, was swimming in that lake. All surrounding was so beautiful. So many kinds of birds also were singing. Cuckoo bird also cuckooing. Peacock, peahen dancing. Bumblebees humming. Beautiful flowers blossom. Wow, so beautiful this place. Also very sweet, warm breeze from the spring season. Not cold, not hot. Amazing place, so beautiful. Narada Rishi, in this beautiful place, garden, seems beautiful garden and lake. Narada Rishi thought, I'm also feeling thirsty. Let me drink some water first. So Narada Rishi went and tried to drink some water from the lake. He bowed his head a little bit to drink the water. And then immediately he saw a beautiful 16-year-old woman. She was so beautiful, like 16-year-old. She was so, her body was amazing. So her body was effulgent. She was smiling. With her sidelong glances, she was looking at Narada Rishi. So with the arrows of her eyes, Narada Rishi became wounded, pierced by the arrows of her eyes. What to speak of drinking the water? Finished. That's it. He was feeling thirsty, and now he started to quench his thirst. Which thirst? The thirst for the beautiful form of that woman. So he started drinking the beautiful form of that woman. He was not drinking the water. Now Narada Rishi was drinking what? Have you understood? Which water he was drinking now? Roop. The beautiful form of that woman. Just looking at her, oh, she's so beautiful. That's it.
वो रमणी भी
And that
केवल तिरछी नजरों के द्वारा
woman, that young girl, young woman,
गाल में नारद जी के चितवंत जो है
she was shooting arrows with her sidelong glances to
घायल कर दिया बस
Narada and wounding him, like piercing him with his arrows, her arrows. Narada Rishi even forgot that he was actually fetching water for Krishna.
माया कहते
You see how is the Maya of God.
वो रमणी के साथ सुंदरी के साथ नारद जी
So Narada Rishi got married to that
उसी स्थान पर
beautiful young lady,
रहने लगे
and they started living there.
भगवान की माया को
Who can
समझ पाए
understand the Maya of Bhagavan?
नारद जी भूल गए सब
Narada Rishi forgot
मैं
everything,
प्रभु के पानी के
that he had come to
प्यास
fetch
के लिए
water.
पानी लेने के लिए आया किंतु
to Krishna,
स्वयं
for
अपने
Krishna.
प्यास बुझाने
He
के लिए
himself
वहीं पर है।
was
बोलो वृंदावन
quenching his own
का
thirst
लीला।
there, means with that woman,
भगवान दूर से देख रहे
quenching
हैं
his thirst,
हंस रहे हैं
matando a sede dele com a beleza da
नारद
mulher.
ने कहा
Narada Rishi said,
मैंने काम
Narada Rishi said, I've conquered the
देखते
lust,
देखते
but
नारद ऋषि
immediately
उसी
see what
रमण
happened.
रमण के साथ विहार करके उनके
He
साथ
started
पुत्र कन्या आदि भी
living and enjoying with that woman. They had kids, children.
पालन पोषण करने भगवान वाणी में विचार करने लगे
Bhagavan
नारद
thought,
ऋषि की तपस्या
oh, Narada Rishi was performing austerities. He had so much knowledge, renunciation.
और माया को जो जीत लिया
He thought he had conquered the lust, but look,
देखो भगवान विचार करने लगे
Bhagavan thought,
इनको मैं समझा दूं
I need to explain to him.
देखो देखते देखते भगवान के इच्छा से घना
Suddenly, by the desire of Bhagavan, there was a great rain,
बारिश हो
like a big storm started.
लगातार 3-4 दिन
Maybe for
इतनी
3-4
घनाघट
days, so much rain was
होने
there.
लगे
So much rain.
चारी तरफ पानी पानी हो
Everywhere only water and
बाढ़
water.
आने लगे तूफान आने
There was like a storm and like
इतने तक हो गए बहुत
flood.
ऊंची तक पानी लालियां
flood, really flood, everything was underwater.
नारद ऋषि के घर डूब गया
So Narada
घर क्या हो
Rishi's
गया?
house was
पानी में
flooded, under the water, completely flooded.
इतने
submerged.
तूफान
Such a great storm.
देखो पत्नी कहाँ जा रही है कोई
His
पता
wife
नहीं
was being carried away somewhere
बचाओ बचाओ
by the
पतिदेव,
like
बचाओ
water.
बचाओ
Oh, my husband, save me, save me.
पत्नी को बचाने के लिए
Narada Rishi tried to save
वो
his
कहाँ चले
wife.
गए पानी में छोटे छोटे बच्चे करने लगे
His small
पिताजी,
kids
बचाओ,
also saying,
बचाओ।
Father, help me,
एक को
help
बचा
me.
दिया, दूसरे को
So he was trying to save one, save
नारद
another.
ऋषि रोने लगे
Narada Rishi started crying,
चिल्लाने लगे प्रभु
screaming, God,
रक्षा करो रक्षा
please
करो
save me, save us.
मेरा बेटा बेटी
Protect
पत्नी
us.
कहाँ जा
My
रही
wife, my kids are going
हे
away.
हे प्रभु मुझे
Hey
रक्षा
God,
करो,
Prabhu,
रक्षा करो।
protect me, protect us.
रोने लगे
Crying and crying,
जैसे
Narada.
संसार में
Just like in this material world, exactly how it happens in this world.
इतने समय भगवान विष्णु प्रकट
Then
हुए
Bhagavan Vishnu appeared
कर लगे नारद
and said, Hey Narad,
सुनो अरे मेरा पानी कहाँ
listen,
है
where's my water?
तुमको मैंने भेजा था
I had told you to fetch water for me.
पानी लाने के लिए मेरे
To
को
fetch
प्यास
water,
लग
I'm
रही
thirsty.
नारद ऋषि के ज्ञान आ गया
Narada Rishi finally came to his knowledge back. Oh, and then Bhagavan smiled and left.
सुनो इसी
Narada, listen to me. This is my
माया
Maya.
मेरी माया की कोई जीत
This is the Maya. You cannot conquer it.
है नारद ऋषि के अनेकों
Narada
लीलाएं
Rishi,
कथा है,
there's
पुराणों
so many
में
leelas of Narada in the Puranas.
अनेकों लीलाओं की कथा बताएं।
Many little kathas like this in the
एक
Puranas.
लीला की कथा
So there's only one I have told
इसलिए
you.
भगवान गीता में
So
कहते
Bhagavan
हैं,
the Gita says,
दैवी
there's only one I
शेषा
told you, there are many.
गुणमयी
In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Dai Vijesha
मामी
Gunamai.
में जो प्रबद्धन
It's very hard to conquer my
माया में
Maya.
तरंती।
Only those who surrender to me are able to do
एकमात्र
that.
मेरे शरण में आ जाओ,
Only those who surrender to
तुमको मैं
me,
वचन देता हूँ,
I give you my word.
तुमको माया से मैं मुक्त करूँ।
I will free you from Maya.
इसलिए तो शब्द के अर्थ इसलिए मैंने कहा
So that's why Bhagavata. So Ta means Tran.
means त्राण कर।
Ta, Ta means Tran, to protect from Maya.
जैसे गीता में स्वयं भगवान कहते
Protect
हैं,
from Maya, Tran. Like in the Gita, Krishna says,
तज्जं मामी विद्युत शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयामि मां शुच
Krishna says, Sarva dharma paritaja, mamekam sharanam praja. You should give up everything and surrender to me, and I'll give you my word. If you do this, I'll free you from all the sinful activities. Just come to my shelter. There are many meanings in the Bhagavatam. Srimad. Sri means Sarva Lakshmi Mai, Srimati Aradhya. So when I say Srimad-Bhagavatam, actually we're speaking about the divine couple. Continue the katha. Srimad-Bhagavatam is directly the form of God, Bhagavat-sarup. Like I told in the beginning, Srimad-Bhagavatam is directly the sound incarnation of Bhagavan, Banmoyi Murti. Banmoyi Murti. It's not only a book. Bhagavan himself, in the end of Dwapara Yuga, he left this world and went away back to his abode. But to benefit the jivas, Bhagavan appeared directly in the form of the Bhagavatam. So how many cantos? Bhagavatam has 12 cantos. 12 cantos. The Srimad-Bhagavatam, 12 cantos are the 12 limbs of Krishna. 12 limbs. First and second canto are the 2 feet of Lord.
Torjau kadito jadgurum nabhistata panchama eva sastha bhujantaram durjugalnam kattatanam kantastu rajanamam ditiya jadiyum kharvindam dasama prabhulam ekadaso jasya lalatapatta Siroso gopitu dadasa eva bhati Tamadi devam karuna nidanam Tamala varnam suitavataram Apara samsaram samudra setum Bhajamaheta Bhagavat-sarupam
So this is a verse from Padma Purana explaining clearly. The first and second canto are Bhagavan's directly 2 lotus feet. How many feet do we have? 2. And Bhagavan how many? 2 as well. 2 lotus feet. So the first canto and the second canto are the 2 feet of Bhagavan. The third and the fourth canto of the Srimad-Bhagavatam are the 2 thighs of Bhagavan. Fifth canto, the lotus navel of Lord. 6th and 7th, Bhagavan's 2 arms. And then the last, the 8th is his chest, 9th is his throat, 10th canto is his smiling and very beautiful, shining lotus face of God. And the 11th canto is Bhagavan's forehead. The 12th canto is the head of God. Directly the form of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is so merciful. He manifests this beautiful form, Tamalavan, blackish form, to destroy all the ignorance. He's the friend of all the living entities. Bhagavatam is like the friend of all the living entities. Srimad-Bhagavatam. If someone takes shelter of the Bhagavatam, the person will be able to cross over this ocean of material existence. Very easily, the person will be able to cross over the ocean of material existence. To cross, for example, a river, you use a boat. But imagine to cross an ocean, you need a ship. But to cross the ocean of Maya, you need to take shelter of the Bhagavatam. Jai Jai Sri Radhe, Jai Jai Sri Radhe, Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Balo Govinda, Balo Hari Gopal, Bolo Govinda, Bolo Hari Gopal, Bolo Govinda, Bolo Hari Gopal, Bolo Govinda, Bolo Hari Gopal, Bolo Hari Govinda, Bolo Govinda, Bolo Hari Gopal, Golo
अभी अभी आप लोग के निकट भागवत की अर्थ बताया.
So I just told you the meaning of Bhagavatam. The Srimad-Bhagavatam has 12 cantos.
और इसमें 18,000 श्लोक
There are
के द्वारा
18,000 verses. 18,000 verses in the Bhagavatam.
व्यासदेव जी
Directly Vyasadeva, by the mercy of Narada,
ग्रंथ में जो है
Vyasadeva manifested this book.
अपूर्व ये ग्रंथ है.
This book is unprecedented.
साक्षात भगवत स्वरूपी
Directly the form of Bhagavan.
श्रीमद्-भागवत
Srimad-Bhagavatam is directly the form of Bhagavan.
इस मानो साक्षात भगवान वांगमय मूर्ति के
And
रूप
is directly
में
the sound incarnation of Bhagavan.
प्रकट हुई. इस श्रीमद्-भागवत की कथा श्रवण करने के साथ ही साथ जीव संसार से साक्षात मुक्त हो जाते और अंत में
Be free from the
भगवान
material world and in the end
प्राप्त कर लेते.
attain to Bhagavan.
ये श्रीमद्-भागवत ऐसे अपूर्व ग्रंथ है.
Bhagavatam is an unprecedented book.
व्यासदेव जी ने
Vyasadeva
अनेक पुराणों रचना की,
had written many Puranas,
किंतु उनके मन में शांति नहीं.
but still he was not happy in his mind.
वेद, वेदांत, उपनिषद सारे ग्रंथों के
Veda,
उन्होंने
Vedantas, Upanishads, he wrote all the Puranas,
प्रकट किया.
manifested all the
किंतु
Puranas,
तथापि उनके मन में
but still in his mind
शांति नहीं.
he was not feeling pacified,
एक दिन
peace.
व्यासदेव जी ने
One day Vyasadeva
सरस्वती नदी के तट पर
was on the banks of the river Saraswati,
विश्राम करने लगे.
resting.
स्नान के पश्चात
After bathing,
उन्होंने अपने मन के जो है
Vyasadeva
स्थिर करने लगे,
tried to focus his mind,
विचार करने लगे. ये आज मन में शांति नहीं है.
and he was thinking,
क्या
why
नहीं
I am
है?
not pacified today?
शांति.
My mind is not able to find peace
मन
today.
अशांत,
My mind is so restless.
भटक रहे हैं इधर.
My mind is going here and there.
मन भटकते किस लिए हैं?
Why our mind is going here and there?
हम लोग के मन इधर उधर क्यों जाते हैं?
Why our mind is going here and there? Why going to the material things?
जब विषय चिंता होता
When we're thinking about material things,
है, जब कोई वस्तु हम प्राप्त नहीं कर पाते हैं,
when we cannot attain what we want,
मन इधर उधर
when
भटकता
your mind is going here and there,
है. और मन के स्वभाव ही है चंचल ही मन कृष्ण
and the mind is so restless.
समाधि भगवद्. अर्जुन कहते हैं,
Arjuna says,
हे कृष्ण हे मित्र,
Hey Krishna,
मेरा मन
my mind
बड़ा चंचल
is all so disturbed,
इधर उधर भटक रहे हैं.
going here and there.
मैं क्या करूं?
What to do?
मन को हम जितने भी छोड़ दिया जाए,
The more you allow your mind to go free, more your mind becomes disturbed. Going here and there, traveling without ticket, without passport, without visa,
सारा वर्ल्ड घूमता है और फिर
going
वापस आ
everywhere,
जाएगा और फिर
then coming
पुनः
back, and then
चला जाएगा.
going away again.
शरीर यहाँ पर बैठे हैं,
So your
आप लोग
body
यहाँ
will be
पर
here,
शरीर में बैठे हुए,
you're here, your body is here,
किंतु मन कहाँ
but
चलता
where is
रहता
your
है?
mind?
घूमता रहता है.
Going here and there.
इसलिए कहते हैं भगवान ये अर्जुन कहने लगे, हे केशव, हे मित्र, मैं मन
So
को
Krishna
कैसे
says, sorry, Arjuna told, oh my friend Keshava, oh Krishna, how can I control my mind?
इसलिए कहते हैं मन बड़ा चंचल, राधे कैसे
Oh
तेरे
my mind is so restless, how can I worship you?
मन बड़ा चंचल. उसी प्रकार गीता में संग अर्जुन भी
So
कहने
in the
लगे,
Gita,
चंचल ही मन कृष्ण
Told
प्रमाथि भगवद्.
Krishna, my mind is so restless to control it, it's hard to control the winds. How to concentrate the
मन
mind?
मानो सरसों के भांति, राई के भांति.
Our mind is just like mustard seeds. Imagine if you throw a lot of mustard seeds on the floor, on the ground. The mustard seeds, it's like so they go here and there, and if you try to put them together again, collect them, they'll still like go here and there. It's really hard to gather them. Just like the wind also. Wind is always, the wind is going here and there. So how can we control and concentrate the mind?
So
Bhagavan says, in two ways we can control the mind. By vairagya, renunciation, and abhyas. Again and again, we need to endeavor. If you don't try again and again, we cannot control our minds. And if you cannot control your mind, your life is useless. Your mind is wandering. So you need to control your mind. So to control your mind, God told two ways. One is abhyas, practice, and second vairagya, renunciation. Abhyas means again and again. This is called abhyas. Your mind will go, but if you're not trying again and again, you won't be able to control it ever. And when your mind goes to the material things, you should be far from these material things. So we have five senses. Our five senses: eyes, ears, tongue, nose, and skin. Chakshu means eyes, nasika means nose, kan means ears, jiha means tongue, and tacha means skin or touch. So naturally, our senses are always going to the five objects of the senses, panchatanmatra, form, tastes. Like our eyes are always going to the form, beautiful form, roop. So if you see a beautiful form, automatically our eyes are going there. Beautiful rose, suppose, a beautiful rose. Your eyes go there. You want to see beautiful things. So this is called roop, form. Your ears, where do they go to? They go to? You want to hear beautiful sound. Beautiful song, music. Your nose, you want to go to beautiful fragrances. Automatically, your nose wants to smell delicious fragrances. And the tongue wants to relish delicious tastes, sweet, and the touch, the skin. Actually, the biggest limb in our body is our skin. Biggest limb, biggest organ. You feel cold, you feel warm, soft, you feel hard. So the skin feels this. So each of us animal, they become bound by different senses, different animals. But the human being becomes bound by the five elements. Our five senses. Our five senses are always going to the five objects of the senses, panchatanmatra. So it's not easy to control it. Even great yogis, best of the Gyanis, the yogis, those who are meditating, even great yogis, they cannot do it. But Bhagavan says there's only one way. Abhyas and vairagya. Abhyas means again and again you have to practice. Again and again you need to remove your senses, bring them back from the object of the senses. I'll tell you a story. One king, there was a goat. The goat. The female goat. And then the king announced, the Kaaba. Those who are able to completely fulfill the stomach of this female goat, that she won't have desire to eat anything else, if someone can do that, tomorrow morning I'll give a great award to this person. I'll give a big prize for this person. But I'll check first if the animal has desire to eat or not. So one person was thinking, okay, I will try. But the king told this person, okay, tomorrow I'll check it out if the animal doesn't have any more taste. Desire to eat. So during the night, that guy was feeding the goat, giving grass, and then the stomach of the goat became really full. Next day, early in the morning, so according to the time settled, the guy came bringing the goat, and then the king offered again grass to that goat. Green grass. And then the female goat, the goats, if they get grass, automatically they start eating. So the king told, look, now still this goat is hungry. The king became angry and said to that guy, I'll arrest you, put you in the jail. Then a saint came. The saint told, give me this goat. And the king said, okay, I will test to see if this goat is hungry or not. And then the saint brought that goat into his ashram. Then the next day, early in the morning, he came back with that goat to the king's court, to the king's palace. And then the king saw that the belly of the goat was completely empty. It was nothing. His stomach was empty. And then the king said, you didn't feed him. So if I offer food, he'll eat it. Then Sadhu said, try it out. And then the king put green grass in front of the goat, and then immediately the goat just turned the face away. Oh, then the king told the Sadhu, you know some tantra mantra, right? Some mystic power or something. Because he's not eating, and I can see that his belly is empty. How possible? How come he's not coming? And then the king said, Maharaj, you're giving food, but he's not eating, means he's not feeling hungry. You try yourself and check it out. And the king said, okay, so what did you do? What did you do with him? Why he's not eating? And then the saint told Maharaj, I have done one practice with this goat. I put some grass in front of him, and whenever the goat was going to eat the grass, I took a stick and I was a little bit beat, or not beating, but threatening. I didn't beat, I just threatened to beat him when he was about to eat the grass. And then the goat would feel afraid, feel scared. And then the whole night I was offering the green grass. Whenever the goat would try to eat the grass, then I would threaten him with a stick. So now the goat is already, he understands that if he tries to eat, he'll be beaten. So what is the meaning? All our senses automatically go to the object of the senses. Always. We have 5 working senses, 5 knowledge acquiring senses. Panchakarmendriya, 5 working senses, which are hands, legs, so your genitals and anus and your speech. Then you also have 5 knowledge acquiring eyes, ears, tongue, nose, skin, plus your mind, 11 senses. So all of them, they go to the Panchatanmata, to the 5 objects of the senses, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha, and means touch, shape, sound, and all this. So, but those who can control the mind, even though he can be near all this, means all the objects of the senses will not be disturbed. For example, your eyes will see stuff, but this will not create any kind of disturbance in you. So it's constant practice and renunciation. So Srimad-Bhagavatam gives example. In the Gita, Bhagavan says,
हे महाराज परीक्षित सुन इस श्रीमद्-भागवत की कथा है कलियुग के मनुष्य जो है the human beings of Kali Yuga, they live so shortly, short lifespan. They have a short lifespan. The human beings of Satyuga, they used to live for 100,000 years. How many? 100,000 years. So they used to live for a long time. And in Treta Yuga, they remove 1 0. So for how many years they used to live? For 10,000 years. And in Dwapara Yuga, 1,000. And in Kali Yuga, remove 1 0 less. So how many years? Only 100 years lifespan. Actually, it's really hard even to stay alive for 100 years. 70, 80, finished. 90, then your body doesn't even work. 100 years, really rare somebody reaches until 100. So if you have no guarantee that even tomorrow you're going to be alive. Is there any guarantee that tomorrow you'll be alive? No, raise your hand if you have guarantee. No one has any guarantee, my brother. Even sitting down can give up your body. So we were doing the parikrama last year, Brajamandala parikrama. I'll tell you some story that happened last year. One person was sitting down, the katha was going on in Man-sarovara. Where? Man-sarovara. That place where Srimati Radhika was sitting doing man, sulky mood, and then Srimati Radhika filled that pond with her tears. Who has seen Man-sarovara? Have you seen it? So, feeling the lake with the tears of Radha Srimati Radhika. Her tears. Do you have tears in your eyes? How many drops of tears do you have? But see, Srimati Radhika, by the tears of her eyes, the pond got filled up. This is the Man-sarovara katha. Srimati Radhika was Manvati, means sulky. She had sulky mood and was crying. And then we're all sitting there. There were 1,000 devotees with us. One person was leaning on a tamal tree. Hari-katha was going on. And then in 1 second his head bent and then he died. In front of everyone, like immediately. He left. So when time comes, you cannot have faith in your own breath. You know your breath. So there are 2 kinds of shas, means breath. One is your mother-in-law, another is your breath. It's a joke. Breath. Respiração. Respiração. You don't know when you're gonna die, and your breath will go away. Em hindi, a palavra como se a sogra, aquela So in Kali Yuga, the human beings, they live so shortly. You don't know when your life here will go away. You don't even know. And Manda Bhagya, very unfortunate. The human beings, how is their fortune? Very terrible. Full of suffering, diseases. Full. Who is not sick? Who ain't sick here? Everyone is sick. Everyone's sick. At least you have some mental sickness, isn't it? Mental disease. The human beings of Kali Yuga, this is what happens to them. The mind is terrible. Very low. Our mind is like this, thinking good things, bad things all the time. Especially the mind of Kali Yuga, people's mind in Kali Yuga, always want to see other people's faults. You don't see your own faults. Tell me one thing. Yesterday I told the Katha of Gokarna and Dundukari. I told him briefly. The wife of the Atmadeva Brahmin, that Brahmana, he had one wife called Dunduli. Dunduli means quarrelsome, always creating arguments. Without reason, without reason, she would always create some quarrel. Her mind was like this. That's why. The human beings of Kali Yuga, they are like this. First of all, they're very unfortunate. The human beings are performing different karmas, bad activities, kukarma. Speaking about other people, criticizing others. If two people are sitting together, you can see they are not hearing hari-katha. So one thing is, so three kinds of listeners: Srota, Sorota, and Sota. How many kinds? Three kinds of listeners. One is Srota, someone who really hears attentively the hari-katha. It's called Srota. Second kind? Sota. Sota is the person who is sleeping. Sits down the hari-katha and sleeps. In the beginning of the hari-katha, the person falls asleep. Jai! One hears hari-katha, another sleeps, and the middle one is Sorota. So Sorota means that person who is cutting. Sopari means betel nuts. It's called Sorota. But what is the meaning of Sorota actually? The person who does not listen to the hari-katha, also is not sleeping. What he's doing, taking the japamala in the hand while sitting in the hari-katha and chit-chatting with those who are around you. You start to speak your own katha. You start speaking to the people around you in the hari-katha in the assembly and chit-chatting. For example, not hearing hari-katha, not at all. So does not hear hari-katha and also doesn't allow others to hear as well. Just sits down and, oh, yesterday that prasada was so sweet, huh? It's not good or so okay, it was good, but so you start saying your opinion about stuff and just chatting. So this is not proper hearing katha. How to be Srota? You have to sit down in deep meditation, a deep serious mode, and you shouldn't even miss one word. You should endeavor to hear each word of the sadhu. You came to hear hari-katha. Otherwise, the 4 daughters of Jam Maharaj, they are wandering around here. How many? 4. They are around here. They won't allow you to hear hari-katha, because when you hear Bhagavat-katha, immediately you should be delivered. Srimad-Bhagavatam describes, if once you hear Bhagavat-saptaha, once, immediately, Dharma prajito kaita, second verse of Bhagavatam explains, what to speak of hearing Bhagavat-katha? Shrushubhi means if you have the desire to hear Bhagavat-katha, that's it. You haven't even heard the Bhagavat-katha. You are in your house. Imagine some person is in his house and he heard, oh, in such a place there will be Bhagavat-katha. Bhagavat-katha is going on, and today I want to go here. Bhagavat-katha. So just you manifest the desire to go to hear Bhagavat-katha immediately. God Himself will sit down in your heart, in the heart of the person who has the desire to hear Bhagavat-katha. Bhagavatam explains clearly in the second verse of the Bhagavatam. Bhagavat-katha is so sweet and so beautiful. Shrushubhi. Just the desire to hear it. So when you start hearing, then Bhagavan becomes so pleased and manifests prem in your heart. But I tell you one story that once happened, that Swayam Bhagavan announced, God announced, those who will hear Bhagavat-katha, they will go to Vaikuntha, directly Vaikuntha. Then everyone started what? Hearing Bhagavat-katha and all, and everybody went to the abode of Lord. Then Jam Maharaj considered, no one is coming to my place, the hell. So everyone was hearing hari-katha and go to the abode of Lord. So if you go to Jam Maharaj, you'll be punished by Jam Maharaj. But if you hear Bhagavat-katha, you don't go to the abode of Jam Maharaj. And then Jam Maharaj was so upset. Jam Maharaj considered what to do. Then the 4 daughters of Jam Maharaj came. How many? 4. Oh, our father, today you seem so upset. What happened, Dad? And then Jam Maharaj said, it's no use of telling you, get out. But oh, Father, please tell us, today why you're so upset? Why your mind seems disturbed, Father? Jam Maharaj said, look, Bhagavan Vishnu announced that even if you hear one word of a Bhagavat-katha, you will go to the person goes to Vaikuntha. One goes to Vaikuntha. So everyone is hearing Bhagavat-katha and going to Vaikuntha. All the sufferers, those who are suffering, those sinners, if once they come to the Bhagavat-katha and then they go to Vaikuntha. See the power of the Bhagavat-katha. Jam Maharaj told, no one is coming to the hell. Everyone is being delivered and going. So the girl said, don't worry, Dad. Don't worry, Father. We'll reopen your factory. Your factory will be reopened. How possible? So they said, we are 4 sisters. Whatever the Bhagavat-katha goes on, we 4 your daughters will go there and we won't allow not even one person to hear it. We won't allow them to hear Bhagavat-katha. So but they don't even realize that we're there because we'll come in disguise. Listen carefully. So the 4 daughters of Jam Maharaj, they are wandering around here, but you cannot see them. How many daughters? 4. You know their names. First of all, so when you yawn, Jambai means yawning. Before you're falling asleep, 2-4 times at least you yawn. Then you start like nodding off. Primeiro você boceja, depois você pesca. And then you third one you start sleeping more, and then the fourth you completely give yourself to the sleep and you're just sleeping completely. And in the end of the hari-katha, in the end of the katha, when the katha is over, then you wake up. So whatever katha is going on, the 4 daughters of Maharaj comes. Remember. So how to send them away? Time to time, in the middle of the katha, you should take the names of Govinda and give jai. Then the 4 daughters of Maharaj run away. That's why, whatever hari-katha is going on, that's why from time to time you should always give jai of God's names. Give jai. Otherwise, you'll not even realize but you're being possessed by these daughters. You don't even know when they enter in your mind. You cannot even realize, but they come. And you start feeling sleepy and all. So if you hear a little bit even of Srimad-Bhagavatam, even one word, one syllable if you hear from the Bhagavad-Gita, you'll be free from this abode of Lord and you'll go to this material abode and go to the abode of Lord. Just hear it with faith. How? With faith. So there was a saint So he went to one rich person's house to do madhukari. And then that rich person was very cruel, and when he saw the saint, he became really angry. And then this rich man took a stone. What? A stone. And then he threw the stone to hit the saint. But the saint was able to dodge, because the saint went to the left and then the stone didn't hit the saint. But the saint lifted that stone, brought that stone and brought it to his ashram. And then the saint was very merciful. Then he put that. But which service the stone can do for the God? So because the saint kept that stone in his ashram and he was using for the service. For example, the stone you can use for what? For grinding. For example, masala, ginger, turmeric. You can just grind it, you know, with the stone. So in this way, that saint was using the stone for the service of God. And then one day, what happened? That rich man who had thrown the stone, he died. And then Jam Maharaj came, and Jamadutas brought this man until Jam Maharaj to be judged, right? And then, who is the clerk of Jam Maharaj there? His name? Chitragupta is the name of the clerk of Jam Maharaj. His name is Chitragupta. What is his name? Chitragupta. Chitra means picture, photo, and Gupta means hidden. Means he's the hidden camera checking on you. Whatever you're doing. You think, oh, no, I'm sitting in the back or something, no one's seeing what I'm doing, or you think that sometimes no one's seeing what you're doing, but Chitragupta, he's looking at everything and he's writing his copy. For example, now you're sitting in front of me, but maybe someone is behind you stealing you, but you don't see because you're looking to the front. You left your purse and someone is in the back and somebody steals your purse. The person thinks no one's seeing her, like the person who's stealing, but Chitragupta is watching that person also. Chitragupta means just like the CCTV, you know, hidden camera, surveillance cameras. Just like a CCTV. Camera de segurança. So when that rich guy died, his soul was taken to Jam Maharaj for judgment. So he said, Jam Maharaj asked to Chitragupta, what are his sins and sinful activities and pious deeds? And then Chitragupta said, look, Jam Maharaj, this guy never did one good thing in his life. Only sin and sins and sins. No donation, nothing. What speak of giving donation? No donation. Not even little bit. Helping anyone, nothing. What speak of going good things to others, good things? Nothing. He's really evil. Bad person, always torturing and like troubling others. Even like mocking the saints. When he would see saints, he would mock them. Maharaj, he should be really punished. Chitragupta told. Jam Maharaj said, oh yeah? But he has never done any donation to a saint. Maharaj, donation. When he used to see the saint, he used to mock them. And Zua was sant. And then the saints came to his house to, for example, asking some begging alms or something. Then instead of giving some donation, some food to the saints, no, this evil man, he would even throw stones to hit the saints when the saints would beg something from him. Jam Maharaj told, okay, but the saints, what did they do with the saint? Did what with the stone that he threw on the saint? The saint took that stone and was using for service. Remember, I told, like in the kitchen, you need to like grind some ginger or something. So a stone can be used for that. Hearing this, Jam Maharaj said, oh, so some donation he gave, right? Some donation. Which donation he gave? A stone that was meant to hit the saint. Okay, this was donation, stone donation. At least he put his hand in this position of giving, you know. Something is better than nothing. So look at our conception and the conception of a Mahabhagavat, how is different. Jam Maharaj is not ordinary person. He is one of the 12 Mahajans. Shambhu, Narada, Swayambhu, Narada. There are 12 Mahajans and Jam Maharaj is one of them. He himself told this verse in the Bhagavad. There are 12 great personalities, Mahajans.
12 Mahajans.
Jam Maharaj knows everything. Jam Maharaj said, okay, the saint gave the donation, the stone donation. And then the saint used the stone in the service, so at least was some punya, right? Some pious deed. As a fruit of this, Jam Maharaj told, for 24 minutes, this guy can go to Swarga Loka, and for unlimited time, he'll be in the hell. How many minutes in Swarga? 24 minutes. For 24 minutes, he'll go to Swarga. One muhurta. And then, for a limited time, it will be in hell. And Jam Maharaj gave this sentence and asked the guy, where do you want to go first? To hell or to Swarga? And then the guy, very clever, he was a clever guy. He said, for a long time I need to be in hell, unlimited time, so okay, there's no other way out, but at least let me go to Swarga first and check it out. I want to go to Swarga first. Then Jam Maharaj told his Jamadutas, okay, drop him on the gate of Swarga, let him go for 24 minutes, and after 24 minutes, bring him out. And then the Jamadutas, 24 minutes, so they left him in front and said, go inside. But oh, look, keep an eye on your watch and come back after 24 minutes. Just now, what time is it now? 6:45 about. Actually, almost 7. So, exactly 24 minutes later, he should be outside of Swarga, and they told him exactly this. And then he went to Swarga, that guy, and he saw so beautiful the kingdom of Swarga. Amrita, nectar, Nandakanan forest, so beautiful place. Beautiful heavenly damsels everywhere. So beautiful. Always young, everyone. So wandering here and there. And then he saw there was one temple in Swarga, temple of Vishnu. Which temple? Vishnu Mandir. Like here also nearby there's also a Vishnu Mandir. And a saint was giving Bhagavat-saptaha in the temple, Srimad-Bhagavatam, just like we are here now, the same way. So that guy, so there was no one here in the katha, because everyone is absorbed in sense gratification in Swargalok. So if there's a lot of food, the entertainment, who will want to hear hari-katha? Very few people only. Like for example, in your colony here, there are so many thousand people, but how many people are here in hari-katha compared to the number of people in this colony? So the saint was reading alone the Bhagavatam, and that guy decided to sit down in front of the saints. And exactly at that moment, the saint was telling one verse from the Bhagavatam, saying, the verse said, if the Bhagavat-saptaha is going on in one place, the Jamadutas, messengers of death, cannot come there. They cannot come there. If Bhagavat-saptaha is happening, Jamadutas cannot come. So that man thought, oh great, let me sit down here then. So he doesn't even know when the 24 minutes passed. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3, 4 hours he was there, sitting in the katha, and Bhagavad Katha was going on. After 4-5 hours, then he came out of the temple. When he came out from the gates of Swarga, immediately the Jamadutas caught hold of him. Hey, we told you you could stay 24 minutes, and how come you stayed that long? You'll be even more punished by Jam Maharaj. Come on. So they dragged him, they caught him quickly and brought him, and then they threw him in front of Jamaraj and said, Maharaj, you told he could stay 24 minutes in heaven, but he stayed for 4 hours. Jamaraj asked, oh son, sorry, I told you could stay for 24 minutes. So what did you do there that you were long, made you late? And then the guy told, Maharaj, there was Bhagavad Katha going on there. So I just sat down there. So did you hear Bhagavad Katha or not? Yes, I heard, he said. Oh yeah, you heard. So which katha did you hear? What did you hear in that Bhagavad? So the guy told Jamaraj, look, the saint was saying that if once you hear Bhagavad Katha, one hears, the person will go directly to the abode will attain Bhagavan. And if Bhagavad Katha is going on, the Jamadutas can't go. So I sat down there. Oh yeah? Jamaraj said, okay. The guy told, oh Maharaj, so tell me, told Jamaraj, if someone hears Bhagavad Katha, what is the fruit someone gets? What is the benefit? Like you all here, for example, you have come to hear hari-katha or not? Why have you come to hear hari-katha? So what is the fruit of hearing hari-katha? So if you plant a tree, what do you want from that tree? What do you want? Fall. You want the fruit of the tree. When you plant a tree, you want the fruit. So if the tree won't give fruit, at least will give shades. So if the tree doesn't give fruit, at least you give shades. So you can sit down in the summertime under the tree, like in your garden here. You have so many trees, and in the summertime you can sit under the trees, you can enjoy that shade, isn't it? So in this way, what is the fruit of hearing Bhagavad Katha? Tell me. Maharaj said, oh, I cannot say it. The result of hearing Bhagavad Katha, because Brahma was the first to tell Bhagavad Katha. So let's ask Brahma, because the first Chatushlok Bhagavatam speaker, means the person who spoke the 4 original verses of Bhagavatam, was Brahmaji. When Krishna, Narayana appeared in the heart of Brahma, inspired him, then Brahma told the Bhagavatam for the first time. And Shiva also told Devi Parvati Bhagavad Katha. So okay, let's go to Brahma. So Jam Maharaj brought this guy to Brahma first. And so they asked Brahma, what is the fruit of hearing Bhagavad Katha? Brahmaji said, I cannot tell you. I can't tell you, because the real main speaker of the Bhagavatam is Shivji, Lord Shiva. It's Lord Shiva, so let's go to Lord Shiva in Kailash. Where is Amarnath, Amar-katha? People go to Amarnath, Amar-katha. So the Bhagavad Katha is called Amar-katha, immortal katha. So if you hear Bhagavad Katha, the jiva becomes immortal. So Amar. So if one hears Bhagavad Katha, the person becomes immortal. So the first time when Bhagavatam started was in Amarnath. The name of the place is Amarnath. When Shiva told this hari-katha to Devi Parvati, Amar-katha, immortal katha, name of Shiva is Amarnath. Shiva said, I also don't know the results, real benefit of hearing Bhagavad-katha, but God is himself the embodiment of the Bhagavatam. So let's go to Vaikuntha and God will tell us. So that person, remember the guy who threw the stone, he was very smart. So he's like, oh, since morning you brought me to Satyalok, and then we went to Shivalok in Kailash, now you want us to go to Vaikuntha. Oh, I cannot walk so far, I'm hungry, I'm feeling hot. Maharaj thought, but if the guy himself won't go, how possible Lord will give the answer? So he must go. So the guy said, okay, please arrange a beautiful palanquin for me. So they arranged a beautiful palanquin for that man. And then he was laying down very comfortably, like feet, very relaxed, arms. Some demigods were carrying him. Someone was fanning him, he was feeling hot. Okay, so fan him. And then behind so many demigods like Ganesha, Shiva, Brahma, all the Jis, all demigods going behind. So big procession was going to Vaikuntha. Just like yesterday we did procession, wasn't it? The procession of the Bhagavatam, Kailash Jatra. How many pots you had? You're carrying of coconut? 108 kalashes, this pot with coconut. And actually even 50 more should be there actually. Because so many people couldn't get the kalash, the pots of coconut. So there were 108. Okay, 108 people were carrying, but there were brahmachari sannyasis and even more people, and everybody from the colony was also following in the procession. So in the same way, look. So many people, all demigods following behind. They came to the doors of Vaikuntha. Then Lakshmi Devi saw the situation and said, what is going on? All demigods, what's going on? All demigods coming to Vaikuntha, a guy laying down very comfortably on a palanquin. What is going on? Then Lakshmi Devi asked Bhagavan Vishnu, Prabhu, please tell me, who is coming? Bhagavan Vishnu told, my great devotee is coming. Please clap, clap. Your devotee is coming? Yeah. That's why there are so many people coming behind him. Vishnu told Lakshmi. Everyone is there. Shivaji, Brahmaji, Ganeshaji, Durgaji, all demigods. Millions of demigods also there. Because they want to hear the fruit of the Bhagavatam. What is the fruit of hearing Bhagavatam? They want to know. So they came to Vaikuntha, and then Bhagavan Vishnu himself told Lakshmi, hey Lakshmi, quickly, take my prasadi mala, my remnants of garland, bring it. And then Vishnu himself, he put that remnants of garland to welcome that man. Hey! And they put him sitting in a beautiful asana, beautiful seat. Everyone was so surprised, like impressed. All demigods sat down. Jam Maharaj asked, hey Bhagavan, we have come to you now. And this guy has a question. This man has a question. He wants to know the fruit of hearing Bhagavad-katha. Bhagavan Vishnu told, you can recognize the fruit yourself. You can recognize the fruit yourself. How possible? See, he came to Vaikuntha. So what is the fruit of hearing Bhagavad-katha? This is the fruit. You go to Vaikuntha. Jai Srila. So if once you hear Bhagavad-katha, directly you go to get the abode of Lord. So this is not only a story. This is not just entertainment story. No. This is truth. The truth. If once, if a simple heart, without duplicity and hypocrisy, if you have a simple heart, whatever you are, as you are, come as you are, and hear hari-katha, that's it. Listen to the hari-katha. No need to do anything. There's no need to do anything. Even if you don't have desire to hear, just sit down. This is the glory of the katha. Why? Because Bhagavat-katha is Shabda Brahma. What? Transcendental sound, vibration. So even though you don't have desire to hear it, the sound will enter in your ears. Then you go back to your house. Suppose you hear hari-katha and go back to your house. What will you see? Okay, watch TV when you come back home. You watch TV or not? Will you watch TV? Do you understand what I'm saying? So after the Bhagavat-katha, you go back to your house, but you watch TV. What will you do back home? You sit in front of the TV, and then you'll become a TV. From watching TV, you'll become TV, or maybe I'm telling honestly or not. Or maybe Gurudev said TB, which means tuberculosis. Anyway, means even if you don't want to hear, if you sit in front of the if you sit in the katha, Shabda Brahma, the transcendental sound will come to you. Will come in your ears, and automatically all the sins will be destroyed from your heart. You don't see, but it's happening. The glories of the katha are like this. Whatever the Bhagavat-katha is happening, just go and sit down. Even if you don't want to hear it, if you want it or not, I just said, just don't sleep, okay? Just don't sleep. Don't sleep, okay? Otherwise, in the next birth, you will become a snake. If you sleep during the Bhagavat-katha, Shastra explains. You get which birth in previous life, next life? Snake birth, serpent. That's why just open your eyes and listen. Open your eyes and listen to it with your ears and open eyes and hear. That's why we say for you not to sleep. That's why 10 minutes and 15 minutes in the middle we need to do some kirtan.
Srila